Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another vlog. As you can see, we are already in Dover. You can see the white cliff of Dover in front of you. And this week we are heading to Belgium. Well, Belgium and part of France. Our journey this week is a battlefield journey. It is the beginning of our leisure sharing tour for the season, and we have quite a few tours ahead of us. But yeah, we're starting it off very easy, very simple, all quiet on the Western Front. It's a battlefield tour. We have a guide with us. He's gonna be the one who's gonna talk the customers, or should I say the passengers, through the whole World War I scenario situation. And yeah, so you will be hearing his voice every now and again in the clips. So yeah, so we're just joining the queue. Then we're gonna head on to the ferry. It's DFDS we're taking on this week. And we're gonna head over to Dunkirk, head down to Belgium, and I'll catch up with the guys when we're at the hotel in Belgium.
So at the minute you'll see the bank, so obviously for those who owe me money, that will be collected tomorrow morning. I haven't forgot. On the left hand side you'll see a bank. The grandstand on the left hand side and the bank one next to it. It's just basically an open bank door, just go in there, there's a bank machine in there. So it's all good. Just next door you'll see Le Pay, 2 doors down. That's where we normally eat, the brasserie. Very nice food. They do steaks, they do cottage pie, if you fancy that. Everything. I think literally every meal you could ask for. Got Chinese over there. Right, I tried last time, I didn't get through. One plate this. Yeah, no, just go up to the lights. So basically that left-hand turning, that's where sometimes we can get through. If you've got a smaller coach you can, but this is a larger coach, so we have to go left here and then reverse in. So yeah, so all the places up there, Le Pay, that's what we eat. And then also we'll be ordering bags and whatnot. Voyager side. So you've got a e-scooter just came out. And if you start just here, just stop here. Let me out.
So with that hotel, the best turn for that hotel, or the best approach for that hotel, is to reverse into that hotel, because it's a bit tight, it's a bit narrow, and if you want to get out very easy and very smooth whenever you want to leave, you're better off reversing into that hotel than going forward, and then you have to reverse back onto the main road. I will also put the name of the hotel so you guys will have an idea what's the name of the hotel. So as you can see, it's another hotel. Yeah, I have started my leisure tours. Today is the beginning. Today is the first one, and I'm in the first hotel. So let me show you guys the hotel as always. Okay, cool. Front door. It is a bit dark, not much light, but nevertheless, it's the front door. Immediately to your left is the toilet. Toilet check. Yep, toilet is clean. It's okay. Lots of lights in here. What we got here? Light switch. Light switch. Yep, card. Temperature control. And what we got here in this door? This door is the bathroom. We got one towel here. What's that? Oh, shower cap. Sewing kit. Okay. Another shower cap. So you have shower cap, sewing kit. Nice little mirror. Soap, hand and body lotion. And hair dryer. Oh. And a nice big mirror. As you can see. What's wrong with this? Cool. Nice big mirror. Shower. Nice and big. Another shampoo conditioner. Hair and body shampoo. And I'm assuming, oh, it's a rag to put on the floor. That's alright. Let's come in here. Jacket is up. Hanger. Just like a sitting area. Garbage bin. What's here? Closet with hangers. Oh, nice. Ironing board. We have a safe here. Bedside lamp. Cool. Small TV. No switch here. You know what? Hot drink facility. Amenities. Remote. What's out there? And outside. So it's the following day, and we are now heading to our first cemetery on our battlefield tour. It's called Tyne Cot Cemetery. So I'm just gonna speed up the video a little bit until we get there, so you guys could get a little view of what the cemetery looks like. I did not go in because I've been there a few times well enough. But yeah, I just want you guys to have an aerial view, because you know I am gonna put up that drone. Give you guys a little aerial view of the area, and then we will move on to our next cemetery. In the meantime, just taking a bit of the view on our drive towards the cemetery.
First one's here as well today, so we are early, which is nice, about 20 minutes early. So once we're in, follow me round. We've got a little bit of time here this morning. It's nice to get here just a little bit earlier. So we've got a what do you call it, a visitor centre as well, which I mentioned. So once we go around, I'll let you loose. I'll be mingling as well, as I said. You know, I'll always be around for people to talk to. So we've got another coach coming in now as well. I spoke to her. So yeah, follow me in. But we'll be back on the coach for 10:30. Okay, so that's 10:30 back on the coach, please.
So, 3 facts about Tyne Cot Cemetery. 1, it is the first World War military cemetery in Belgium. 2, it is the largest Commonwealth War cemetery in the world, with nearly 12,000 soldiers buried. And 3, around 8,000 plus graves are unidentified. So, that is a lot. Over 8,000 soldiers' graves are unidentified.
Keep these rough days off my mind. Leave these rough days far behind. You see them change. They're leaving every which way. These are strange times, and I'd like you by my side.
After Tyne Cot Cemetery, we then move on to Vancouver Corner. It's my first time there. It is nothing much. It's just a little memorial at the junction of the intersection of some road. So yeah, I know it's not Vancouver in Canada. Just to make that one clear.
Look to our left hand side now. This is Lochnagar German Cemetery, just here inside the trees. As you can see, it's very different to what we witnessed this morning. Very different place. especially in the summer as well, when all the oak trees are in bloom. It's a very dark place. Even the architecture is very dark. But I'm just going to whip into the car park here, follow me in, and then have a little chat. But the bunkers you see there, again, that's German bunkers on the left-hand side. It's always part of the cemetery. Yeah, just there, mate. Yeah.
But I came from that way. Okay, alright. So here we are again at another military cemetery. It's Lochnagar German cemetery, like I heard the guide said. And yeah, let's put up the drone and let's see what it is like. Then we'll move on to our next cemetery. So our next stop now is the Hugh Museum, and where the group will stop for the lunch, and they will also get a chance to visit the museum and see some of the World War I artifacts that's within the museum.
Tyne Cot Museum, it's fantastic. A quick one, they've got some scaffolding on the old chapels. That used to be an old chapel. So what they're planning to do is have the bells reinstated, so they can ring the bells. Every day at 11 o'clock. Should be quite nice, especially being on the battlefield. You're about to hear them. So that's a little project of theirs. So what we're going to do, we're going to step off here, and this is the one I warned you about earlier with the cyclists. This is a cycle lane, so I'll stand here, make sure you don't get run over. Hopefully Harry come out here as well. If you can congregate.
Okay guys, so now our next stop is Sanctuary Wood. We will spend a bit of a time there, and yeah, let's see what it looks like.
Gilbert was killed again on the 30th of July during the Liquid Fire attack, and he was killed during the camper attack. Right back. You can turn around up there. You can drop us off outside and turn around. Okay. So the memorial to the right hand side is the one to right. So yeah, if you go on, drop us off at the museum, and then go back up.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're just going to jump off outside the museum here. Follow me in. Everyone who's paying for the optionals, follow me straight through the toll gate. Ignore everything in the museum. I just want to take you straight through. We'll have a little chat about trench routine and trenches, and then we will come out, and then we'll be good to go in the museum. So we need to be back on the coach by 4:15, so that's 16:15. But I'll remind you as well as we get a bit closer. So yeah, just follow me through, and yeah, we'll have a look. himself, again, don't like to dwell on him, as I said earlier, but he actually fought in this area. And where we're going in a minute at Plugster, Winston Churchill fought in that area. Anthony Eden as well, future Prime Minister, he fought here. So some of the men who fought in this area, you know, how whole lives changed because of these men 21 years later. And it's one of those, the First World War meets the Second World War. So on the left hand side, you've got the Kiwi Memorial, and also if you look directly to your left now, you'll see the Christmas Troops Memorial with the Germans and British shaking hands. So if we get time on the way back, perhaps if the drivers are feeling happy, we'll park up there and just get a couple of snaps, because it is a nice memorial, and we can do that before we head into it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Harry said €20, so he's going to donate it to charity of his choice. No, I'm joking. So yeah, if you look to the left shortly, that's Messines Church. We're here to spend some time. But if you look straight ahead, you can see how high we are now in relation to the low ground we went shortly before, and then just to the left there. Right, so going back to the 19 mines, there was actually more. There was actually more what were planted. So the idea was that you know, we'll plant these mines and blow them. But again, the ebbs and flow of battle moved on. So some of the mines we actually dug and planted, we couldn't actually gain access to blow them, so they were never blown. And one actually exploded in 1955 during a thunderstorm. Okay, so it's not what you expect. Heard a big bang, and obviously the electric charge must have sent it through the ground and actually exploded it. Okay, so there is a number of mines. It's around 8 mines that are still out there. And we'll see in a minute. We'll go past the farm complex on the right hand side of the Petit Dwar farm.
So 8 mines that has not exploded, is that what you're saying?
What's that, sorry?
8 mines that has not exploded?
Yeah, 8 mines still lay dormant, yeah.
Oh.
So, on the right hand side here is the Irish Peace Park. So the Battle of Messines was quite an important battle for the Irish, because it's where the 36th Ulster Division and the 16th Irish Division fought side by side for the first time. Okay, so a lot. I'm not going to go into the politics of Northern Ireland and Ireland, because that would be all day and it's a bit controversial. But it's the first time they fought side by side. So that Memorial Peace Park was built to celebrate that fact, okay, which I think is really important. So on the right hand side here is Petit Dwar farm, and actually under that farm, within the confines of that farm complex, there is one unexploded mine still under there. Okay, so it always makes me wonder when I drive past here, thinking, could it go off one day? Who knows? Who knows? So shortly we'll be coming up to a turn in the left hand side, and that is where the Christmas truce took part in 1914. And one of the men to take part in that Christmas truce was Bruce Bairnsfather. So I don't know if any of you have heard of Bruce Bairnsfather, but he was a famous cartoonist in the war, served for the Royal Warwickshires, fought here during 1914, fought in Plugster, and he designed the Old Bill character. I'm sure some of you had seen Old Bill, a famous cartoon character at the time. He still designed, he still drawing Old Bill during World War II. And he created loads of cartoons, and they were released in a magazine called Fragments from France. And Old Bill went on these different adventures, and that term, the better old. So if you know of a better old, go to it. And that was a term coined, the better old, and that was due to Bruce Bairnsfather, which saw action down there. Henry Williamson as well, the famous author, he served down there. And also there is a memorial, a new memorial, not my cup of tea, but it's a memorial from UEFA. So UEFA got a Christmas truce memorial just down there to the left hand side. Unfortunately, can't get coach down there. Yeah, it's nice, but I think the whole football Christmas truce thing has been blown out of proportions. Most people seem to think there was a 60,000 seat stadium down on the battlefields, the floodlights, the works. It was just basically a few Germans, a few British having a kickabout, and sometimes it wasn't even football. It was just, that's what it was. It was a pure kickabout. And I get the significance of it, but I think we need to kind of sort of, realise that it wasn't this massive football match we seem to think of. But we'll have another little chat as we come up the other side. So we're nearly here now. We're just going to turn up in a minute. So this is Plug Street Memorial to the Missing. So 11,000 names on this memorial. Slightly less than the 35,000 we saw earlier, and slightly less than 54,000, but 11,000 names is still an unbelievable amount of names. So what we can do, once we park up, we're going to go to the cemetery on the left-hand side. So there's actually two cemeteries here, just park it, mate. Two cemeteries. So once you jump off, follow me to the cemetery to the left. We're going to talk about 3 graves in there, a couple of stories, which will tie a few things together from today. And then we're going to head over to the memorial. Got one little story to talk about.
So like the guides say, we are now at Park Street Memorial. We're going to spend a bit of a time there. And from there, we're going to head over to the last post, which is in Manning Gate. There's an event taking place there every day from the 2nd of July 1928, which is like what, 98 years now, or 90 something years now. It's been taking place, and yeah, we're gonna look at it and just, you know, pay our respect to the fallen soldiers, and then we're gonna move on to have our evening meal, and after that we're gonna head back to the hotel.
Keep these rough days off my mind. Leave these rough days far behind. You see them change. They're leaving every which way. And these are strange times, and I'd like you by my side.
Then I'll meet the other relatives for the family members on the Manning Gate. We'll go and see your relatives, we'll find them. And then yeah, then we'll be off. But for everyone else, like I say, as soon as we get off, heading to eat. I mean, we normally go to Captain Cook's. That's one of my sort of favourite places to eat. Very nice food, very nice hospitality. But again, I don't think you'll go wrong anywhere in it. To be honest, I've never had a bad experience in it. So yeah, so just outside the Manning Gate as well, because I'm not going to do my little talk as we come in, because I'll be at the cemetery. But there's a big statue made out of scrap metal. It's called the Pozières, and that's quite interesting. That's just outside the gate. Very nice. But the memorial itself, 54,000 names, inaugurated in 1928. Yeah, fantastic memorial. 54,000 names. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And also a little word for tonight. Once you're under the gate and the last post plays, you're more than welcome to take video. Some people like to film it, but me personally, you know, just enjoy it for what it is. I know you want to send it to friends and family, but if you are going to film, just be respectful with it. Don't start sticking your cameras in people's faces. But for people that are there, you know, look up as well. Many people look at the ground in remembrance, but look up, because the men looking down on you are the men we remember. Okay, and it never fails to move me. It's quite a very emotional evening, especially when they get like a Welsh choir kicking off as well. It's absolutely stunning. I can't promise who's going to be there tonight. It's different every night. I'm sure you'll have a good evening regardless. So once we're dropped off, I'll see some of you the other side, but the ones I don't see, have a good evening, and I will see you back on the coach as soon as the last post ceremony is finished.
And directly in front of us is the Manning Gate. If you walk straight ahead, just down towards where it opens up for the, I think it's Cathedral Church, that is where the best chocolate shop in Belgium is. What we will do is we will drive down, take you down to another famous roundabout, turn around, come back, and we'll park here on the right, and this is where we'll drop you off, and this is where we will pick you guys back up after the Manning Gate service, or the last post, should we say. Wheelman. If you're not, blame James. James is for, remember that.
King James. King James is for.
No fishing here over to right.
Jump out to fish.
A bit of night fishing. Does anyone know any jokes about lifts? No? They're funny on so many different levels.
I'm gonna have the fucking different levels. Oh boy, I never heard that one before.
That's what I want to dig out my joke book for you guys. 365 days of dad jokes. That's what my joke book is. Get a photo from there.
I know, mate, I've got about 7 million of the same photos, but...
Don't worry, I told him about letting him get trapped.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Osmos Association welcomes you to this day of remembrance. May we kindly ask you to remain silent and not to those either during or after the ceremony. Thank you. We are demonstrating the Osmos Association in welcome these anonymous obeying fidelity, the still divine, and peace of the Spirit to our neighbors as possible.
When you go home, tell the ghost and say, "We will tomorrow, we gave all today."
Unfortunately, guys, I have lost some of the video footage of the last few places that we visited, but I still have the photos itself, so I will post the photos for you. this is the end of a World War I tour, All Quiet in the Western Front. That's the name of the tour. But yeah, if you stayed and you watched complete tour, I appreciate you. If you are subscribed, I even appreciate you more. If you're not subscribed, now is a good time to subscribe, because I have more videos like this coming, and plus it costs nothing to subscribe. Yeah, so if you are big into the World War whole scenario, the history of the World War, I also have a World War II coming up shortly. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe now, like this video, and turn on your notification bell, so when that video drop, you would know, you will be one of the first people to know that the World War II video is up and running. And once again, thank you guys, and I appreciate you 100.